I come to make an announcement.
Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle sucks balls.
Oh my god, this game is so tedious. It's freaking Let's just say I pull the most greatest card in the game. I can't even use it yet, because if I use it, it's gonna die immediately. I have to train it, then I have to awaken it, then I have to train it again, then I have to awaken it again. And if I got an LR, I have to train it, then awaken it again, and maybe even again. And we're not even done there. There's this thing where you have to put it in the orb system, and in order to max out the character, you have to get 4 more of the same character just to complete it. Why? And then you also have to raise up this super attack level just to max out a card. It's insane. Why? Look at the way they start out missions in this game. You're on this stupid board game and you have to avoid getting hit and pick up junk. And most importantly, you have to pick up key. And everybody knows they just want the key and keep moving along. I would rather prefer a little mini game where you just spin the wheel to get junk or whatever. And then start out straight into the boss. And once you make it to the boss, you're just sitting back and praying that RNG is on your side to line up the correct spears for your character. And once that happens, you're just sitting and watching everything go down. Sure, the attack animations are cool, but you're not doing anything. You're just tapping spears and using items, hoping everything goes down correctly. The closest thing I would even call gameplay in this entire thing is when you swipe up on someone's face or when you go into the Dokkan mode. Alright, I'm done nagging about Dokkan. Let's shove that out the way and let's start talking about the big boy game, Dragon Ball Legends. Oh yes! This game is a fever dream. As soon as you open it up for the first time, you get this fantastically animated cutscene and then you're thrown right into a tutorial to play. You see that? Look a little closer. Yeah, I'm actually controlling him. And this is the main reason I prefer Legends over Dokkan. Let me break it down for you. On a scale to chess, I would say Dokkan leans a little bit more to chess. Most of the time, you're thinking about what you're going to do and planning ahead for most of your moves. And in Legends, you do need strategy to help you out and make sure you win. But you can just go to town in that game. I'm talking just spam the tap button and attack and use all of your cards up immediately. It's so fun. Would ya look at that? Legends has PvP. And through that PvP, you can also fight your friends by friending them and have a jolly good time making it to the top of the leaderboards. In Dokkan, you really friend people just to get their broken cards to use in battle. And then there's the tournament mode, which when you fight someone else's deck, and the AI controls the other person's deck, not a real person. And then there's speed running, and you just speed run to be on the top of the leaderboard. So Legends has these things called skip tickets, and once you use them on a mission, you collect all of the rewards from it, and you can keep using them over and over again on that mission. This reduces grinding by a ton, and I also forgot to mention that there's an auto mode you can use during battle, and the entire fight just plays out itself. Now, I really want Dokkan to have this, because if you have these, grinding for new characters would just be amazing. I thought to myself that this would be extremely broken to have in Dokkan, but at the same time, I really think it won't be as well. Because see, using these skip tickets aren't just bam bam. You can't just clear out a mission entirely. You have to do a certain amount of requirements in Legends to use these. So the requirement in Dokkan could be that you have to clear the boss in a certain amount of time. With this mechanic, it rewards highly skilled players or just people who are just straight up broken, and you don't have to keep going and fight the boss over and over and over again. Because that gets draining, and that's another reason I stopped playing Dokkan. It's so tedious. But skip tickets could really improve the game a lot, especially with the requirement of beating the boss in a certain amount of time. It really favors everybody else, and it can make some easy cash if you have to pay for some of them. Alright, I just talked about how Dokkan can hook me straight back into the game and improve drastically. So now I want to talk to you about what Dokkan did from the start that was great. And one of those things were the super attack animations. These things were cool as heck when they first came out, and are even getting better today. So for starters, the LR animation for SSJ2 Gohan. Looking back at it now, this is pretty bad. Why? And then we go to Legends, and it just completely overshadows Dokkan. It's fully 3D, and everything looks so clean and sparkly. You just get to experience it. You're in there compared to Dokkan. But then you go back to Dokkan now, and everything's so much more smoother. There's actual animations. It feels like it's just straight taken out of an episode and drawn. Especially Rose's attack, when he's just gliding across the building, and you get to see little flashes of Goku's. Oh my goodness. Why? It's so beautiful. And I'm not afraid to say that this is actually better than Legends. I love this animation a lot. I love how the facial expressions change and you can see that clearly. And there's like more visual flair to it compared to Legends 3D models. And now for the thing Dokkan does that's 100 times better than Legends. The music, the themes. Bravo Dokkan, you have my heart for this one. Most Dokkan themes have an electric guitar going ham in them, but the newest Trunks one has something different going for it. Let's take a listen. Holy crap, that was so great and such a new refreshing thing from just the electric guitar. But if we listen to some of Legends music, it sounds like this.